Hello and welcome to TJ in Your Mind, a series of poems written and read by myself, TJ. If you enjoy poetry that seeks to motivate, encourage, and inspire you, then sit back, relax, and have a listen to this message from my heart to yours. As we're now at the final episode of Season 4, I wish to dedicate this episode to the very person that suggested I start this podcast. Actually, she was the very one that suggested the name TJ in Your Mind. I have no idea if she listens, but if you do, Manuela, this episode is for you. Now, I know my series on love is done. But in looking through my work and while I was planning for the season, I came across this piece, and I just had to share. I told you a while back that love isn't about what people deserve, rather what people need. As a result, every time I think of love, I think of my mother, without fail, every single time. The reason being is I can think of no better example of a love that was not deserved than the love that she has always had for me and shown to me. That's my example, and that's where I learned. Now we currently appear to be teaching people a different kind of love, a love where we only give it unless it's first shown to us. And I understand why we got here. I simply hope we don't stay here. There's so much pain out there, and we're all trying our very best simply to survive. So, we strive to protect ourselves the best way we can. As a result, we've sought to push love into a little pigeonhole, try to contain it, control it. It's almost as though we're saying, before you come to me, please be perfect. But that's impossible. We're human after all. Each and every one of us. We're not perfect. And this is what makes us so amazing when we show love. See, we build, we grow, we heal. Perfect love casts out fear. Fear doesn't exist in love. So when you love, that's it. There's no room for anything else but growth and healing. Even when that love is not returned. But when your love comes with conditions, and there will be hurt, it's almost guaranteed, and you can't claim to truly love. Love seeks to meet needs, whether deserved or not. So when you love, it says so much more about you than it does others. Go out there, radiate love. Show yourself to be the awesome human that you are. Can we try just a little to do a little more than radiate hate? There is more than enough evidence to show exactly what happens when we radiate hate. So can we push? Can we try? Can we thrive in the inverse? Words to affirm and transform the heart, not condemn. Words of life, free from strife, instead of the age-old words that turn the knife. I think if we tried, remember those who cried, we could indeed radiate love. Simple words from a simple time, but those simple words could turn the tide. Breathe new life to replace old strife. All is feasible if we radiate love. Radiate love in a time of great enmity. Radiate love, this will encourage amity. If we try just a little and radiate love just a little, maybe we just might change the world. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for Season 4. As always, thank you ever so much for listening. I'll be back again in a few months for Season 5. In the meantime, please come and find me on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, all under the name Optimistic Verse. I'd love to hear from you. Also, check out my poetry compilation book, When the Heart Speaks, available via Amazon and most online retailers. Again, thank you so very much for listening, and see you next time for some more on TJ in Your Mind.